Chemical plant explosion in Ningxiang. A financial tea scandal leaves thousands bankrupt, losses reach 50 billion yuan. Nbang insurance collapses with 2 trillion yuan in assets. Shandong cuts government jobs, citing financial struggles. Large number of social security cards found in a well, owners unknown. Marriage rates hit record low as young people can't afford to wed. Volunteers' gesture of offering green bean soup to workers was staged for photos. A chemical plant in Ningxiang experienced an explosion. In the videos, you can see thick smoke and flames shooting up to the sky, accompanied by a loud explosion. People were exclaiming, "Such a big fire! The sky has gone dark, a big part of it." The Ningxiang Emergency Management Bureau reported that on August 4, 2024, at 4:13 p.m., a fire broke out in Buildings 1 and 2 of the Flammable Materials Warehouse at Changsha Heimao Daily Chemical Company. Fortunately, there were no injuries or casualties. The report mentioned that by 4:59 p.m., the fire had been fully contained and the flames were extinguished. The cause of the accident is still under investigation. Local residents shared that explosions were heard continuously since 4 p.m. The area within a kilometer of the site was sealed off, and traffic around the area was completely blocked. Thick smoke could be seen in the sky from the new Ningxiang train station. However, some people are skeptical about the official report that there were no casualties. One person said, "I hope no one was hurt, but I don't believe it." Another commented, "They said there were no deaths during the Ningxiang flood that year too. They really dare to report whatever they want." The tea company Fancha has collapsed, leaving tens of thousands of families with nothing. Fancha, a brand that has gained significant attention in the Pu'er tea market for its financial attributes, announced bankruptcy restructuring on August 3rd. The company claims the restructuring will take 70 days, but people are skeptical, calling the plan poorly thought out and a delaying tactic. Fancha's financial involvement is estimated at a staggering 50 billion yuan, with some suggesting it could be as high as 300 billion yuan. Many people have lost everything and are protesting at stores, causing a chaotic scene. Just a few days earlier, on July 25th, Fancha held a grand mid-year distributor meeting in Foshan, a famous cultural city in Lingnan. They discussed brand development strategies and the latest tea market trends, seemingly unaware of the impending collapse. Signs of trouble appeared 10 days earlier. On July 22nd, Fancha suddenly announced that its and some distributors' bank accounts had been frozen. The company advised delaying all order deliveries by 10 days to ensure safe transactions, promising to resume normal operations after August 2nd. Fancha, the largest tea brand in the Fangchun tea market, sparked widespread concern and rumors about its inability to fulfill payments. Some questioned why the company did not disclose the balance of the frozen accounts. Fancha Holdings, Guangzhou Company Limited, was founded in September 2022 with a registered capital of 10 million yuan. Its legal representative is Zheng Chaogen. Due to high returns, the brand quickly became a giant in the tea market within 2 years, with myths like earning 100 million yuan a year by trading Fancha. The high returns from trading Fancha have been widely believed among distributors, keeping market enthusiasm high until the announcement of the restructuring on August 3rd dashed many hopes. One netizen lamented that most of the victims were seasoned business people, wondering why tea, a renewable resource, had become a financial product in China. Who's to blame, they asked. Others bluntly stated that tea is a common consumer good and it has been inflated to exorbitant prices, used as a means of gift-giving and money laundering. They remarked that the people who could afford this tea have mostly been arrested, leading to the collapse. The financial tea scandal has been frequent in Fangchun Tea Market. Located in the southwestern part of Guangzhou's Liwan district, it is China's largest tea trading market. The market has seen various types of tea rise and fall in popularity, such as Tie Guanyin and Pu'er. Recently, Fuding white tea has been on the rise, showing the cyclical nature of the market. In December 2023, the new tea brand Changshi Tea in Fangchun Tea Market also experienced a financial collapse. Many tea merchants gathered outside its stores, demanding refunds. According to reports, tea merchants had bought Changshi Xiongfeng tea for about 50,000 yuan per bundle on November 29, 2023, but the price dropped to only 2,000 yuan by December 1st. On December 4th, the chairman of Changshi Tea, Chen Shihong, was taken away by the police. Over 500 tea merchants were affected by this incident, with more than 500 million yuan involved. Some say that when tea stops being just tea and becomes a financial product, high returns inevitably come with high risks. It's like a Ponzi scheme in the tea market, much like China's stock and real estate markets, where no one is immune. Nbang Insurance Group declares bankruptcy. On August 2nd, Chinese media reported that the China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission had approved the initiation of bankruptcy proceedings for Nbang Insurance Group Company Limited and Nbang Property and Casualty Insurance Company. This marks the official end of the insurance giant, which once held assets worth 2 trillion yuan. Nbang Insurance Group began in 2004, originally as Nbang Property and Casualty Insurance Company. Before its collapse, it was one of the most comprehensive insurance companies in China, offering property, life, health insurance, asset management, insurance agency sales, and brokerage services. The group included subsidiaries like Nbang Property and Casualty Insurance Company Limited, Nbang Life Insurance Company Limited, Hexie Health Insurance Company Limited, and Nbang Asset Management Company Limited. In 2008, Nbang established 37 branches and became the first property insurance company approved by the former China Insurance Regulatory Commission to conduct telemarketing across all provinces. The group's network spanned 31 provinces, municipalities, and autonomous regions, with over 3,000 outlets and more than 20 million customers, including overseas asset management companies. At its peak, Nbang's total assets reached 2 trillion yuan. In February 2018, the former China Insurance Regulatory Commission and the Shanghai Prosecutor's Office announced that Nbang had engaged in activities violating insurance laws, which severely threatened its solvency. Consequently, the regulatory body decided to take control of Nbang under Article 144 of the insurance law. In June 2017, Nbang's former chairman, Wu Xiaohui, was arrested. He was charged with economic crimes and prosecuted. On May 10, 2018, Wu Xiaohui was sentenced to 18 years in prison for fraudulent fundraising and embezzlement and fined 10.5 billion yuan. He was accused of defrauding 65.3 billion yuan and illegally embezzling 10 billion yuan from Nbang's property insurance funds. Wu Xiaohui became the first Red Third Generation, meaning a descendant of the Communist Party revolutionaries, to be arrested and sentenced under Xi Jinping's administration. People are now speculating about the future of other major insurance companies like New China Life Insurance, Taikang Insurance, China Pacific Insurance, and Ping An Insurance. Some netizens cynically remarked that the entire country has essentially gone bankrupt, only held together by the Chinese Communist Party's control over the military. Others noted that today's internet users are witnessing an unprecedented and tumultuous era in history. Shandong announces abolition of provincial state-owned employment system. On August 4th, Chinese news media reported that Shandong Province's Human Resources and Social Security Department, along with 9 other departments, announced on July 30th that they are initiating a comprehensive reform to transform provincial state-owned institutions into enterprises. This policy mandates that all state-owned employment positions be revoked, and former employees will be removed from the province's official employee registry. These employees will then sign labor contracts with the newly established enterprises, effectively becoming contract workers. The government claims that this move will not only ensure a smooth transition from state-owned institutions to enterprises, but also reduce the fiscal burden. Additionally, by utilizing the independent operational mechanisms of enterprises, this reform aims to further stimulate innovation and promote the development of these institutions. Shandong is not alone in implementing such policies. Other provinces, like Henan, are also initiating similar measures, aiming to streamline public institutions by at least 50%, excluding schools and hospitals. At least 30% of state-owned positions are to be cut, with no less than a 10% reduction in positions funded by the state treasury. Furthermore, Xiamen has stopped offering state-owned positions to newly recruited teachers, leading to a lack of interest in teacher recruitment. Some people express skepticism, saying that these changes are minimal and only affect a small percentage of institutions, while others believe that the status quo will largely remain unchanged. Others sarcastically remark that the government is truly running out of money, as even the so-called iron rice bowls, meaning stable government jobs, are being shattered. They note that the positions being eliminated are mostly held by ordinary people, such as the widespread removal of teaching positions. As China's economic situation worsens and local governments face severe debt crises, issues like delayed or reduced teacher salaries are becoming more common. For instance, Tianjin's Xiqing district recently issued new regulations introducing a contract-based hiring system for teachers, breaking the traditional guarantee of lifelong employment. Critics argue that this cancellation of teaching positions is just another way to make life harder for ordinary people, as most current teachers come from regular families. Without stable job security, it may become increasingly difficult to attract people to the teaching profession. There is a common sentiment that the government's harsh measures often impact ordinary people the most. As the government struggles financially, it seems the first to be affected are those at the bottom of the economic ladder. On August 3rd, a user on the X account Teacher Lee is Not Your Teacher reported a video showing a netizen from Henan retrieving a large number of Social Security cards from a well. The discovery of so many discarded cards sparked widespread discussion online. Some netizens recalled a 2022 news story in which a Hunan Resources and Social Security Bureau official in Hunan were caught collecting deceased individuals' Social Security cards to fraudulently claim 17.87 million yuan in pension funds. According to a report by the Chinese media outlet The Paper in January 2022, an alarm went off at a bank in Hengnan County, Hunan Province, when someone used multiple bank cards at an ATM late at night on February 1, 2021. The investigation revealed that the person was named Yang, the head of the collection division of the Agricultural Insurance Center at the Hengnan County Human Resources and Social Security Bureau. Yang was found carrying 612 Social Security cards and had withdrawn over 150,000 yuan in cash. This led to the exposure of a larger scandal involving multiple party members and officials embezzling over 17 million yuan in pension funds. Yang alone pocketed over 15 million yuan. The investigation uncovered serious management failures and neglect by relevant regulatory bodies. As of January 2025, Hunan Province had identified over 4,700 related issues, frozen 340 million yuan, and recovered 570 million yuan in pension benefits. The province's disciplinary and supervisory agencies investigated 431 Social Security cases, initiated legal proceedings against 310 people, referred 38 to judicial authorities, imposed party and administrative sanctions on 172 individuals, and recovered over 53 million yuan in economic losses. The disturbing revelations in Hunan prompted many to wonder if similar corruption exists elsewhere in the country, especially since the Social Security cards found in the well were from Henan. Some netizens even connected this to the scene during the Henan floods, where many unclaimed phones were found, suggesting a tragic parallel with the Social Security cards found in a well, now without owners. Others speculated that many cardholders might have died in makeshift hospitals during the COVID-19 pandemic, raising concerns about the true death toll from the virus in China, which remains uncalculated and undisclosed. The discovery has fueled speculation about China's actual population size, with some believing it might be less than the official figure of 1 billion. In addition to natural and man-made disasters reducing the population, the younger generation's reluctance to marry and have children is exacerbating China's demographic crisis.